Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and today we're actually going to do something we don't do all that often, but we're going to cover a continuation of a story from this week in Hearthstone on the very next episode, because we had breaking news of basically a lot more stuff went down tonight that I felt I would share with you guys. And before we get into it, I just want to thank everybody. I think on my analytics page, it shows that like 58% of my viewers are subscribed to the channel, with only 42% non-subscribed. That's one of the highest I've seen, period. That is absolutely incredible. And I want to thank everyone that has subbed to the channel, and to those 42% that aren't subbed. If you feel like I've earned it, that would be great. But overall, just unbelievable that that many people are subbed to the channel that are watching. Anyways, so what are we talking about? Well, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, which you should, check it out. It's fantastic. Basically what happened is Jay Alexander, infamous rogue main and Twitch streamer, went on to Twitter to talk about basically a guy that keeps sniping him, and openly sniped him. They're both streaming. The other player, again, I'm not going to name him, although you'll see his BattleNet tag later on in the video. Basically, his opponent opened up his stream while streaming himself and said, I'm going to open his stream. And there's video proof of it here. I'm going to mute it because I want to play it because of copyrighted music he was playing. But basically, he opened up his stream to check his hand and see exactly what he had, and even comment on what he had, and made us play accordingly. So if you're not aware, stream sniping, which is basically you're seeing what your opponent's hand is cheating against HS Esports rules, as well as against Twitch terms of service. If he was to be reported for this to Twitch, he could be banned from the Twitch platform as well. But yeah, what ended up happening, he was suspended for 4 months by HS Esports for these actions, and that's kind of where we left off yesterday. However, the story further developed. Jay Alexander again tweeted today, or I guess as you're watching this, yesterday, sniping at Why It Matters. 6 of my last 16 games were the same cheater. A single sniper is capable of causing a lot of annoyance for content creators. You should ban this account entirely, not just for competitive play. So Jay Alexander not exactly content with the 4 months of suspension, and he shows here, you can take a look at the win record, or his record, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, constantly queuing into him. And you can't help but, you know, be suspicious of cheating. However, you will note, I guess in the 6 games, what was his record? I think 2 and 4. So yeah, he went negative. He did win a couple of games, but overall, it's like, now that you know he's cheating, we always know, but you definitely know, it gets in your head. But regardless, so this tweet was made, and then I decided to take a look over at HS Esports page. I had gotten kind of a notification that something had changed. So what I noticed is I took a look at the players here of what's going on, and basically the ineligible players. This is the stream sniper here. His tag had been changed. It now had been updated to today's date, January 3rd, or I guess yesterday's date, 2022, with it being elongated to 2023. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess he's suspended for a full year now. Next step, permanent ban, and nobody really knew why or what had happened to elongate it. And people like, is it because every time Jay Alex tweets, they're going to suspend him for a longer period of time? However, this streamer was brilliant enough to show a letter he received from HS Esports on his stream, because this kid just does not learn and is just not the smartest tool in the shed. And yes, it turns out it wasn't just for a year, and we can go over this actual letter that it was sent to him by the HS Esports team, that says, to Jay, Blizzard Entertainment and Hearthstone Esports Administration have zero tolerance for cheating and unsportsmanlike behavior. After issuing our last suspension on your account, we have investigated the chat logs on your account and found evidence for a significant number of player conduct infractions, including stream sniping, which we knew of, win trading, and inducing other players to win trade. So not only has he been stream sniping openly, aggressively on his stream as well before he was streaming, just he would literally be in your chat harassing me or other people. Like, when he would stream snipe me on ladder, he would literally be in my chat harassing me, saying like stuff like that. That he did that to plenty of other streamers for like the past 4 years I've been streaming. I basically have had to deal with that the entire time, as well as other players. Like I talked to friend Cantaloupe, who said he literally made his streams miserable because he would just be harassed by him endlessly. And yeah, stream sniping, but also win trading. And if you don't know what win trading is basically you're collaborating or colluding with another person at high legend ladder to basically intentionally lose, or you intentionally lose to help each other bump each other's ranks up for the purpose of like ladder qualification. Because you're not aware, like last year, top 16 ladder finishes would qualify you for Masters Tours. And after reviewing his chat logs in the Battle.net client, they determined that he basically, he'd been win trading with other players. So not only had he been cheating with sniping to qualify for these events, he'd also been colluding with other players to qualify for events. So as a result of these infractions, your suspension has been upgraded and effective immediately. You are indefinitely suspended from Hearthstone esports. So not just a year, it's indefinite. It's just that's their placeholder for it. Now, it goes on to say these behaviors violate the spirit of play and good sportsmanship that is central to Hearthstone esports experience. Your conduct violates the tournament player handbook's official rules. I think we went over these. They have cheating outlined as like the stream sniper ghosting stuff, as well as a penalty investigation process, what they can do. And they elected to suspend the player from future Hearthstone tournaments. However, one of the things they can do, they can ban a player's account. And if they further investigate further or more things come up, they might just straight up ban this guy's account, period, from Hearthstone. He's already banned from Hearthstone events. He can't qualify for Masters Tour, World Championships, Grandmasters, anything like that. He is not allowed to participate. And if he continues down this road and shows no remorse, does absolutely nothing, they could outright ban his account. And that's a good thing to publicly have this out here, so players are aware that if you're doing these things, there are penalties, there are consequences to your actions, where this is going to cost him money. Master Tours, like if he was going to qualify, and right now I believe he's top 10 legend, and the way he's been going, he's been qualifying, but although cheating to do it, that's potentially thousands of dollars he's completely ineligible to receive. And that's, I don't care who you are, that's going to sting. And if it leaves off with here with you are no longer allowed to compete in Hearthstone esports, including under any potential alternate account. So if they were to ban, if he wants to try and manipulate it and make a new account, he can't go around and do that. They'll get on to him, especially for these Hearthstone esports events. You kind of have to verify yourself before you get into there, and it'll be pretty tricky to get around that. After 1 year, on January 3rd, 2022, you may appeal your suspension no earlier than that. So basically, he is suspended at least 1 year. He cannot even appeal this. He cannot do anything until next year. And then he's going to have to show, again, like I said, that he's changed his ways, that he's improved and all of that. And again, I'm hugely on board for this decision. I know I'm biased because I've been subject to his harassment, as well as a lot of my friends have been, but cheating is cheating. Win trading is even worse on top of that. Again, I think he's lucky for this to only be indefinite at this point. For win trading, sniping, colluding to win trade, pressuring people to win trade, I would outright ban his account. But they're taking, not the complete absolute, last resort measure. They want to give this guy a chance to redeem himself, so hopefully he can do that, because I would love to believe that people can improve. I mean, myself, I believe I'm an example of improvement. When I started my streaming career off, I was rather nasty and crass and said a lot of dumb stuff. People called me toxic, and over 4 years of learning and getting better, I think I've come a long way. So let's hope that this individual actually learns from this, sees that he's made some mistakes, and improves himself, because at the end of the day, he's a good player who keeps taking stupid shortcuts, and it would be nice to see him actually become a good part of the community and not just a detriment. So we'll see what happens, but thought I'd give you guys the update on the situation. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.